Try to win as many games as you can. You try to give guys his rest when you can. We'll see how this series shakes out, but our guys did an amazing job in Tampa, and let's hope they can keep it going here in Philadelphia.
You obviously want to win every series. They should be the same, but to go up against an East Division rival like that, to have the young guys doing the small things well, what did that say to you?
Well, we played really well, Tampa, and just the defense we played was outstanding. We had a bunch of contributions out of the bullpen. Our rotation guys did a good job of keeping us in games, and got some big hits when we needed it. And it took like everybody on the roster felt like to win those 3 games there in Tampa, and just really proud of how we played, and great experience for a lot of our young guys. That was definitely a playoff atmosphere with a ton of intensity, and thought we handled it really well.
Is this just a rest day for Adley?
Yeah. He played all 4 games in Tampa on the turf, caught 3 of them, so we just give him a day off today.
How has Felix learned over the last year and a half or so to not only pitch many innings together, but also high leverage, like 6-inning saves?
I have no idea. I mean, I've just thrown him out there, and he's learned on the fly. I mean, I don't think there's any we're not giving him any special coaching tips or anything. It's here's the ball, and see if you can go get 3 outs and get some tough outs sometimes in the 8th too. I would love to stay away from that. But he's got incredible makeup and confidence and poise, and nothing seems to rattle him ever. And he's just a stud. I mean, he likes being in that moment, and we recognized that kind of early on last year after the Lope trade, and yeah, I mean, he's obviously taken to it extremely well. For me, he's having the best season on the mound, especially as a reliever.
You look at the stat sheet, and Michael Baumann is 7-0. You look at the stat sheet, and Michael Baumann is 7-0. I mean, does that surprise you?
Well, it's definitely probably a little bit different, but it just means that he's. Yesterday he was the player of the game for me. I mean, what he did yesterday won us the game. To be able to cover those tough innings, those middle part innings, and that's an area where we need to improve. For me, that's where we've had a little bit of a hang up in the season at times, and some of the games we've lost is we just tough time covering those middle innings, and that won us the game yesterday by him going 2+ scoreless, keeping the score right there, allowing our offense to get a couple runs off a really good Rays bullpen. I think Mike's had a really good year. He's had some really good moments, some not so good moments, but for his first full year in the big leagues, to be put in a reliever role 2 weeks before spring training was over, to have the season he's having right now, I've just been really impressed by him.
There are moments when Gunnar does not look like a rookie, like a lot of moments where Gunnar looks like a fantastic player because he is. What has been the most impressive thing about watching him this year and last year as well?
Well, not sure where to begin. I think that him dealing with the adversity he dealt with after that first month and a half of the season, and how he kept his confidence, kept his routine, wanted to learn, understood that it wasn't going to be that easy up here. When he got here last year, he came on the scene pretty quickly with a lot of success early, and that's so hard to do, and he did it. And then to start the season, not get off the start that he didn't want to get off to. It was challenging, and especially if you're 21 years old and a lot of hype and people expecting things out of you. The way he handled all that's been the most impressive thing for me. Now he's really just relaxing and playing with confidence. And for the last couple of months, he's just been a really, really good player in so many areas. Defensively, love how he's playing defense. If we're gonna stay in this thing and win, we're gonna play defense, and Gunnar's a big part of that.